So good afternoon class. Today we'll be talking about various operations that we're going to perform in using the lathe machine. Okay, in earlier class we saw what exactly a lathe machine is and also different parts of it and what are the various components which collectively you call it as a lathe machine. Okay, so we also showed you our lab in AIT. And our Manjunath sir, our instructor, also explained you the components of lathe machine along with specific functions of each component. All right. So today we'll see what are the various operations that we can see we can do using lathe machine. Although these are this is a particular diagram which you see right in front of you. Now each one represent each operation that you will have to perform on a given specimen. Okay, so a plain specimen will be given to you like this, a plain specimen, and on this particular specimen you will have to do all these operations. So the entire operations I am not covering in one particular laboratory. We'll break each day, we'll see each operation. All right. Now how do you know what are the operations that you have to do when a specimen is given to you? So usually with the specimen you will be handed over this particular diagram or a model diagram, you call it as. Okay, so this is the specimen that you have, and you're supposed to hand over your specimen by doing all these operations. Okay, now just to show you what does the operation looks like, and this is a specimen which is already worked. I mean, you see various kinds of operations being done. Okay, all right. So this is actually a piece where people have worked on, and you see various kinds of operation in this. All right, I'll come to you, I'll tell you in detail what are the each operations here. Okay, so today we'll be discussing two operations. One is called centering, this particular operation what you see, this is called centering. Okay, and the second operation that we will see today is face turning. Facing. All right. So what is this facing is, now you see in the model dimension they've given you, this is a plain model. Okay, the model given to you is 152 mm. Okay.
This is sequence of operations.
Okay, 152 mm. All right. But see the dimensions of each operation that you have to do in the given model. So if you calculate the entire length of the model after operation, you have 120 plus 30, that is 150. But the given specimen is 152 mm. You see, 152 mm. And on adding all these, your actual worked model should have only 150 mm. So there is 2 mm excess, right? So that particular process of reducing the length, you call it as facing. Clear? So that is the first operation that we will see today. Along with this second operation that you see, centering. Okay, this if you have to put a small hole or a diameter in the specimen. Counter. Okay, so we'll get to the operation, how exactly we are going to perform this. As usual, we have our Manjunath sir, instructor of machine shop. So we're gonna take you through the operation. Yes, sir.
First,
okay. This is the plain workpiece. Now this particular workpiece. So what is the measurement of this one?
dia will be 25 and the length will be 150 mm.
150 mm. Okay. Now see, this is the actual specimen. Now this is all plain. No operation has been done here.
Given raw material.
Okay. This is the raw material which will be issued to everyone when they are coming to this particular laboratory. Okay, now this is a raw material here, and we are going to work on this particular material. Yeah.
Start.
So what is the material? This
Mild steel.
mild steel.
Mild
Okay,
steel,
the
bright.
specimen here is mild steel.
Mild steel bright. Okay. Yeah, 1 second.
You continue, sir. Heli.
So this is actually your given raw material, and dimensions for raw material is dia will be 25 and length will be 150 mm. Actually, before you doing centering and facing operation, actual length will be given raw material. Actual length will be 150 mm. But in the sketch or in the drawing, you will be, so for example, will give for 150 mm. So that excess of 2 mm we have to reduce for what? Length. That operation is called as a what? facing. Okay, so centering. So this we called as a what? Centering. So already we have done what? Centering and facing operation one end. Other end will be blank will be there. So this side I will show you for what? This two operation, because this two operation is a basic. If you want to do any operations, any lathe operations, these two operations first you have to do for what? These two operations. Because centering we can use for what? Holding purpose. See, one end will be held by chuck, other end we have to give the support for what? Workpiece, tie stock along with the dead center. Tie stock along with the dead center. See, now I will show you how to fix the job. So first you have to fix the job like this. Centering portion should be, you have to place it on outside. See, this should be outside. Afterwards, maximum you have to take the workpiece, and then so you have to put the grease here, because for avoiding friction. And then see, you have to use support tail stock with the dead center to the workpiece. So like this is the way of what? Fixing the job. Correct, no? So next I will show you for what? How to do the centering and facing operation. So while doing centering and facing operation, so job you should have to hold short length. Should not be, see like this you should have to fix the job. Because see, for some operations, especially for what? Centering and facing operation, job you should have to hold only short length. It should not be more length outside. So afterwards take the job, and then see, for doing centering operation, so you have to use for what? See, this is centering drill bit, and this we called as a what? Drill chuck. This is called as a what? Shank. So this is a test center, you can remove it and you can use it. So like that, just you have to put it inside. Wait. Correct, madam? So this is actually centering drill bit. See, normal drill bit will get what? Through wall. Through wall means straight wall. But if you use centering drill bit, you will get a what? Counter drill. Just you have to push it and make it lock. So after that, see, for while doing this, speed is also very important for doing what? Lathe operations. Last class I told what? So for doing centering operation, we have to use for what? Second step. So on the machine, and one more important point, see, this chuck should always run what? Anti-clockwise direction. You should not run what? Clockwise. So after that, just see, make it lock and slowly you should rotate. So in the same procedure you can do for what? The drilling operation also. So this is called as a what? Centering operation. Okay, and next, see, this is called as a what? Centering operation. So here you have to fix the what? Dead center. And next operation is facing. So actually, see, what you want to do for facing operation means, see, this side already it's a flat surface. So from this side, if you go for marking, you will get what? From here to here, you will get, for example, 30 mm means for all the sides, all around circle, you will get what? Exact 30 mm. But this side, see, here uneven will be there. When you are doing what? Facing operation, you will get, reduce the length, and also you will get what? Exact surface level. For marking purpose also, you should have to do for what? Facing operation. So now, next operation will be what? Facing. See, while doing facing also, job should you have to hold short length. And now, see, this is what? Cutting tool. See, this is a cutting tool. See, cutting tool is harder than the material. Material is HSS, high speed steel. HSS means high speed steel. So this is called as a what? Tool post. See here, we are fixed the tool. So next operation is what? Facing. So now it is just what? 0.1. Again, one more cut if you want, you can give. Second round, second cut. Up to till you get what? Surface level, you can do facing operation. Should not any oblique. So now almost you will get what? Level. So after doing these two operations, job you should have to hold full length like this. And then see, remove this drill chuck and fix the dead center and apply the grease here, and then use apply to the other end of the workpiece and make it lock to tie stock lever. And this is spindle locking lever, and this is tie stock locking lever. Okay, see, this is a way of fixing the job. And these two operations is very, very important for doing for next any operations.
So guys, we did two operations today, facing and centering. It is the basic operation before you pursue any other operations. Okay, so you know, centering, your job should be especially short length. Okay, and this length is maintained for other operations, whereas for centering and facing, the specimen should be kept at short length. Clear? I hope you are able to recall the names of each component here. We gave you a detailed video on each component and the specific function of each one. So, all right, that is all for today. Thank you, class.